Yo, there's a lot of noise in LA today. Jeez Louise. Y'all know how we do. Once we get 30 people on the live, that's enough to go live. I'll be satisfied. Oh, but we don't have we have 2 people watching. Where everybody? Okay, we got some more people coming. Yeah, okay. We got 15 people on the live. Once we get to 30 people, we get started. Hey. We got 25. Can I get a 26? Can I get a 27? Can I get a 30? Hey y'all, what up Lee? What up Jean? What up Jewel? Charity. All right, we got 30 people on the live, y'all. Let's get started. Oh, we got 29. Somebody was like, "No, this ain't for me." Okay, let's get started. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I said, hey, welcome back to my channel. Hey, y'all. I'm Jazmyn W. This is my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Comedian Jazmyn W. I am a comedian. That means we here to talk shit and have fun. Okay? If you don't understand that I am here to talk dookie, okay, baby, log off. Let me give you a moment. Because come on, y'all, if y'all follow me on Instagram, if you follow me on the other platforms, you would know my personality a little bit more. I am here to talk shiznizzle, baby. That's what makes my channel fun. So if you here looking for actual research, bitch, for you and your friends to discuss on the weekends, baby, log off. Anyway, I must tell y'all know I like to jump right into it, but thank you. These are press-ons, honey. Listen, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, you are missing out on a lot of laughs. So follow me on those platforms. Support me by doing that. I don't be asking nothing from y'all, okay? I just want to kiki with you guys. I just want to y'all to just laugh with me and, us to have a vibe. I want you to follow me on Instagram, like and share my videos, baby. Other people be on here begging and screaming and hollering for $1, baby. I don't even need none of that. I just need y'all to rally behind me, okay? And I've already had wine, honey. This is glass number 2, okay? But I don't want nobody saying I'm drunk, baby, because I ain't never in my life been a lightweight. But thank you, Lee, for saying like this video. Thank you, Tamar. I love this color too, like periwinkle. So yeah, anyway, y'all know how we do. Let's get started. We like to start with the most boring couple of the episode, which is tough. This episode to me was, I guess they're leading up. Grab your drink, Gina. I guess they're leading us up to the finale and everything. So I guess let's go ahead and start with Jake and Haley. That's what I think. Let's start with Jake and Haley. I will let y'all know I missed the first 15 minutes of the show. I was traveling on my way home. My mama said didn't that happen. But this episode was not really popping anyway. Let's start with Jake and Haley though. Haley said that sometimes Jake wakes up and he's fine. And sometimes Jake wakes up and he's not fine. I think Jake wakes up with an attitude sometimes because you told him he was ugly, that you weren't attracted to him. You saw his penis and you didn't like it. So automatically you stopped liking him. You told him he couldn't dress. You told him he stank. He smelled like green eggs and ham, honey. You told him you didn't like his nose. You didn't like his hair. You didn't like his personality. You didn't like his jokes. You told him, baby, that's why Jake wake up mad. Sometimes I wake up mad and I'm in a loving, happy marriage. Sometimes something my husband said to me in 2018 pissed me off. I had a dream about it. I'm now in a bad mood. I had a dream about it and you shouldn't have said it in my dream. So now I got an attitude. Yeah, now I got an attitude. Good morning. Like, He's resentful. You told him you didn't like anything about him, and now you wondering why sometimes he wakes up in a bad mood because he remembered that he in this situation with somebody who don't like him. Anyway, Haley said a few things, right? She said her red flags for Jake is that he's 38 and single. Baby, you about to be 38 and single. Keep waiting. Keep being stuck in your ways. You about to be 38 and single too. He hasn't found the one. She said all he's talked about is dating in Atlanta. Okay. And you guys don't have the same humor. Those are her red flags. You also don't like the way that he dresses. You also don't like the fact that he's stuck in the 80s. You also aren't super attracted to him. You also had sex with him and wasn't impressed. There's so many. Girl, just let it go. Let it go at this point. You don't like the way, like, oh my gosh. Let it go. We talk about Jake and Haley right now. Let it go. Each of the couples went to dinner. Jake and Haley looked really nice at dinner. Okay. I think that here's the thing about me. This is just me. I'm going to speak for myself. If we're going to dinner and this is a date for us, baby, you're supposed to look good. Baby, I want my husband to barely be able to eat his plate, baby, because honey, okay, we're showing cleaves, babe. I want you to barely be able to focus on your appetizer, honey. Okay? Child. So Haley and Jacob did a good job. I thought they looked really nice. You know, they looked cute. The other couples, not so much, but we're going to get to them. Anyway, they had a nice dinner. They seemed to... Here's the thing about Jacob and Haley. Every time they sit down and have a conversation, there's tension. This is why I don't think they should be together. They don't enjoy each other's company. Haley always looking like this. She have her wine and she'd be like, and Jake always be cutting into a steak, honey. It don't matter what the situation is, honey. Y'all could be at the movies. He cutting into a steak. Y'all don't have good chemistry. Let it go. Y'all shouldn't be together. Y'all don't like each other. You can literally, you know, be in love with somebody but not like them, or love somebody really and not like them anymore. Y'all don't like each other. It's plain as day. Jacob tripped me out when he came out in the torn tiger shirt. Did y'all see the ripped up tiger shirt? Now, let me tell you something. When you like somebody, the ripped up tiger shirt can be cute when you like somebody. You be like, girl, here he come again with this toe up ass tiger shirt on. Here he come. Here he come with his mauled tiger shirt on. He looked like he done got beat up by a tiger, honey. But she don't like him. So the tiger shirt is annoying at that point. It ought to be. I like the tiger shirt too, Elle. I wanted the tiger shirt for myself. But Haley don't like Jacob. But I thought it was interesting because they were smiling at each other. And Haley said, last night was pretty good. What happened last night? Y'all had some drinks again and y'all decided to get busy. What happened? What happened last night? And the producer should have told us what happened last night. Y'all was looking very pleased. What? Did we miss something? They had another reset, said Kendall Brinkley. Listen, I don't know, but they both looked like they was glowing, honey. They was smiling and glowing, and I think that after they looked refreshed, said KW. I'm wondering if they had some drinks just like the last time, and then they decided, let's just give it a try. Let's give it a whirl. And, it was a good time. They probably had a lot of tension that they needed to release anyway, honey, because it's been a long 8 weeks for them. But yeah, though one for the road. Listen, I don't think they should be together. I would be very surprised if they stuck together at the end of this, because I really don't think that they're a good match. I think the theme for this entire season should be, we were matched for a reason. Because that's what all the couples keep saying. We were matched for a reason. Y'all, come on now. It ain't that deep. Y'all were matched because some producers decided y'all need to be together. It's really not that deep. Y'all act like God personally put y'all together. Y'all act like God would call, the producers call God, hey, Lord, yeah, who you think? Okay, Jacob and Haley. Okay, yeah, Ryan and Clara. Okay, yeah, what you think, God? God said Jacob and Haley. No, that's not what happened. A group of white people around a table decided y'all need to be together. It's not that deep. Y'all don't have to be together. Y'all don't have to be together. Shola said, that's what Paige said. Listen, it's really not that deep. Yeah, y'all were matched for television, entertainment purposes, Lifetime. Yeah, they think Pastor Cal called and said, hey, God, what you think? Okay, I was thinking that too. No, that's not what happened. Anyway, y'all, let's move on to Bri and Vicente. Let's move on to Brianna and Vincent. Brianna said Vincent was unorganized and he got mad, just like he get mad every other day. He get mad all the time. He gets mad every 72 hours. That's what Brinson do. He get mad. Period. Why somebody said, why millennial said I miss Paige? I don't. Listen, I would love to know, what did Bri mean when she said that Vincent was unorganized? Like when it comes to his work, when it comes to his life, when it comes to them. What does she mean by that? Because we really don't know a lot about what Vincent does for work. We know that he's a broker for vehicles, right? But how well is he doing? How's that going? What does his work schedule look like? It sounds like Sharkeisha, he's bad at time managing. Right? He's bad at time management, but what does that mean? He's unorganized. Like, give us a little bit of info about that, because I think that as a new entrepreneur, it can be hard to be organized, but I'm trying to figure out what she meant. Vincent told Bri that everyone saying that she was bossy at the wedding was a turnoff, and it is. And it is a turnoff for anybody. Who wants to be with somebody who's bossy, male or female? Who wants to be with somebody who's bossy? Baby, I don't care if you man, woman, non-binary. Don't nobody want to be with nobody who's bossy. Period. And I don't even know why Bri's family did that. I don't know if I ever touched on that, but I kind of feel like the fact that Brianna's family kept saying that she was bossy in her vows, it's almost like they wanted her to fail. If I was writing my cousin's vows and they said she's bossy and she's bossy, I would be like, don't put that in there. Say that she's she's sure of herself, she's confident. You know what I mean? Why would you want your family to? Why would your family even put that in there 3 or 4 times about how bossy you are? That's stupid. And my mom called me and told me that Brianna's mom gave her some terrible advice. Brianna's mom gave her some terrible advice. I said, Mom, why was the advice so bad? She said, because she basically just told her to give up. She said, "Oh, well, you're not changing, so just, let it go. If he can't accept the fact that you bossy, let it go." And my mom was like, she should have gave her some more constructive criticism about how she needs to maybe compromise a little bit more. Don't nobody want to know. That's not cute to be bossy. Being a boss is sexy. Being bossy ain't. And that's for anybody. I don't want my husband to boss me around. I want you to be a boss. I don't want you to be bossy. No, I don't like that. We don't like that. Mm-mm. We do not like that. Yeah, Kendall Brinkley, I kind of feel you. Like Haley's mama and Bree's mama was just like, oh, well, just let it go. No, marriage is about compromise. Y'all gonna have to figure it out. I think Vincent and Brianna I wrote down they both need therapy because they're both immature. I feel like they should go to therapy together and work on, so that they can work on the things about themselves that may not necessarily, mesh well with each other. Vicente's way too insecure. He feels bad about himself. You can't even tell him your socks ain't matching. Then he got a whole attitude, he's so insecure. He feels terrible about himself. He don't like his weight. He insecure about his career choice. He's insecure about the way that he grew up. He insecure about the fact that his father wasn't around, his family situation. He's just insecure about everything. That's not going to work. And Brianna is so secure that she's almost overconfident. She's not willing to make adjustments to her own personality. You got to change. You got to change a little bit, girl. If you can't be the boss, you got to work with somebody and you guys both have to come together and make decisions. You're not the boss. And stop waking that man up. That's how y'all know Brianna's too bossy, because she keeps waking him up every day. Ew. I don't have to get up just because you up, just because you told me it's time to get up. Yes, Donnell, and she sees nothing wrong with being bossy. She says she don't want to change. Here's the thing. Here's the problem that I have with them. Brianna said, I'm working on it. I'm bossy, but I'm working on it. But then in the interview, she said she don't want to change, and she's not going to change. Well, if you're not going to change, stop saying you're working on it. You're not working on it then. If my husband said, Jazmyn, you too confident. You too confident. I need you cocky. I shouldn't say, well, I'm going to work on that. Then be like, this is who I am. No, either you working on it or you ain't. Charity said, don't nobody want breakfast with you. Listen, here's the thing. Let's keep going. When they were at dinner, what the hell did Vincent order? Was that a baked basketball? What was that with barbecue sauce on it? What the hell was that? It looked like he was eating a blowfish with barbecue sauce. What was it? Y'all keep talking about the braid. We're going to get to it. But what the hell was Vicente eating? Did y'all see that? The whole fried fish looked round. Somebody said ribs, honey. That looked like he was eating a baked human head with barbecue sauce. Let me close my door. Let me close my door. Vincent was eating I don't know what it was. I ain't never seen no fish. I've seen and eaten a lot of things. I ain't never seen no fish that look like that, y'all. That look weird. I'm like, what the hell is this? Here's the braid. It was a huge lobster, child. And I thought he was trying to lose weight. Stop, Abby. Here's the thing. The producers told Vicente to cut that braid. The producers told Vicente to cut that braid. Ain't no way in hell he thought to cut that braid on his own. There's no way in hell. Thank you, Jean. There's no way in hell Vicente cut that braid on his own. No. The producers told him to do that. The producer, and I think it was a white woman. I think she said, hey, did Brianna say she wanted to take her hair down? I think you should cut one of her braids. You guys should end the scene with taking her hair down tonight. That'll be so good. And Vicente was like, you think so? She was like, yeah, just here. I have some scissors here. Just cut it. It'll be cute. You guys have a little, you know what? I've seen a lot of TikTok videos where men help Black women take their hair down. Yeah, just cut it. And Vincent was like, okay. Vincent didn't think of that on his own. Because he looked like he immediately regretted it when he did it. No. Lee Pepper said he should have said no, dummy. He should have said no. Like this video, please, y'all. We should have at least 100 likes. Like this video. Don't do me like Ryan doing Clara, okay? You don't think he likes the braids, KW? Nah. I don't think he has a problem with the braids. He's never said anything about Brianna's hair. She changes it every week. He doesn't have a problem with it. Okay. Listen, I did not think that him cutting the braid was that big of a deal. You know why? Because she has so many, like, who paying attention to that one? He cut one, not a group. If he had cut like a handful of them, that would have been pissed me the hell off. But he just picked one up and cut it. I didn't think that was a big deal at all. That's just me. If my husband picked up a braid and cut it, I would probably laugh, and I would probably be like, don't ever do that shit ever again. And I would be like, listen, I'm going to get the braid hair. I got extra braid hair, and you're gonna help me put this one back in and rebraid it and heat me up some water, because you about to help me put the end of it in a braid and everything. I would have said, come here, move your leg. I'm about to sit in between your legs and you about to help me put this back in. I'm not playing. I do my own braids though. You know, Brianna, I would have said, you owe me $10 because these braids cost $2.50. And that was one, you owe me $10. Give it to me right now. Venmo, cash at me. You know, like, give it to me right now. You owe me. You owe me $12 for this braid right here. He said it was a joke. Jokes are funny. Okay. And there was no punchline. It wasn't funny. That was the dumbest thing. That's why I don't believe that he did it himself. I just can't wrap my head around him cutting her braid. I'm sorry. I can't wrap my head around it. And at the end of the, he don't have the money, girl. At the end of their session or whatever, their moment together, Vincent said, it was nice knowing you. And she said, what does that mean? And he walked off. Divorce him, sis. Divorce his ass. Divorce him. Listen, don't play with me like that. Because if my husband had to make a decision on whether he wanted to be with me, honey, but he better be reassuring me like Eric. I would have told him, take care, like Saweetie. Take care, baby. Don't play with me like that. Ms. Miami said he was clearly joking. But baby, if you joking, I've told my husband this before. If you joking, laugh. If you joking, laugh. If it's funny to you, laugh. Because if you're not laughing, I'm not laughing. Don't joke with me if you're not laughing. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay? If you joking, crack a smile. Okay? Don't keep walking and putting your hoodie on. Don't keep walking and put your hoodie on. Because let me tell you what I'm not about to do. Be rejected. So guess what, baby? You say it was nice knowing me. Okay. I would have said, Is that the? I would have actually told you. I would have actually asked him. Is that the note you want to leave on, or you want to retract that? Do you want to leave on that note, or do you want to run it back? And if he didn't say nothing, I would say, all right, well, all right, doom, 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 doom. Like, deuces. Baby, if that's what you exactly, Shola, is that your final answer? That's how you want to leave? All right. Close the door. Listen, Sandy Moon said Brianna is a grown woman and Vincent is a child. I disagree. They're both children. Brianna said, hey, baby, I love you so much. Are you going to, what about decision day? And Vincent said, you hurt my feelings and I'm fat. They both kids. They're both cheering. Brianna said, I'm bossy. How you bossy but you got a baby voice? That don't even make sense. Oh my God. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the Lake Show, baby. Yeah. Oh my goodness, the Lake Show. I'm gonna stay and fight for you. Fight till my heart is black and blue. If y'all don't know that song, Stay and Fight by Tamar Braxton, baby, go ahead. Open another window, baby. Download it right now. Listen to it on Spotify. Like it on Spotify. Add it to your favorites. Because Stay and Fight by Tamar Braxton. Her whatever number debut album she had. Okay, baby. That song is fire. Okay. And that is the theme song that the Lake Show should have, honey, because they love to stay and fight. Period. They fight too much. That's the first thing I wrote down. Eric said that he's not Vodka's number one or her BFF at this point. And he was disappointed by that. That's because Vodka probably don't want to be with you, Eric. I think Vodka is going to chalk this up to the game, however you say it. I think that she's going to be like, you know what? I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and I don't want to be with you. That's kind of what I think. And Eric was begging and pleading this episode. He was begging and pleading. I'm surprised Eric didn't get on his knees, honey, because he was begging. Okay? He was Clifford the big red dog. Because his face was red when he was crying, honey. They got 17 dogs. He was Clifford the big red dog this episode. Vodka said that her friends told her that they have normal marriage issues. No, y'all don't. Normal marriage issues is arguments over finances, cheating, and kids. You want to sleep over your friend's house. You want to get drunk and sleep over your male friend's house, right? And Eric want to control everything you do. That's not normal. I gotta go back. Somebody just reminded me something about Brianna and Vincent. I'm sorry. I wrote down, what the hell did Brianna have on at dinner? What the hell did Brianna have on at dinner? I said, did she work at the restaurant? Or what is this? Why does she have a button all the way to the top in a white. She looked like a waiter in a black blazer. Baby, are you about to take our order or what's going on? You supposed, baby, when you go out with your husband, honey, you supposed to unbutton. She working from home. Yeah, the boots was cute, baby, but when you go out with your husband, you supposed to pop, 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 pop. Babe, you're supposed to serve. Oh my God, what does she have on? I said, what the hell is this? She was covered up from head to toe, honey. Honey, I don't care if it was winter time, baby. Hoes don't get cold. Cardi B told you that, baby. You supposed to pop, 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 pop. Y'all literally, there's no excuse. That's called a day to nighttime outfit. You're supposed to, when you have your daytime outfit, you have it during the daytime. At nighttime, you're supposed to unbutton. And oh my God. Anyway, I just had to touch on that. Anyway, back to the lake show. I wrote down vodka's gonna bail. Eric was basically begging and pleading vodka. I've been looking for this my whole life. I've been searching for somebody like you that I can just tell what to do. I don't want to lose you, please. Please, baby, I don't want to lose you, baby. Baby, listen, baby, I love you. I'm in love with you. I never felt this way about nobody the way I feel about you. Wakanda forever, please. He was begging, child. I'm like, Eric, babe, let it go. Let it go, babe. He's like, please, don't leave me, please. I'm about to be 40. I'm going to be 40 and single, please. This is my last chance, please. He was begging like Martin on the episode, please, Gina, please, Gina. I'm like, damn. You should have been doing this for the last 8 weeks, Eric. You've been trying to control her. You've been telling her dog she need to get rid of her dog. She need to move in with you. She need to stop hanging out with her friends. She need to stop drinking. She needs to stop talking back to you. She needs to communicate with your family and her baby. It's too late. Now you want to cry and kick and scream. Oh my gosh. Vodka gonna bail out on his ass. Vodka is not feeling it. The thing about Vodka is she never got emotionally attached. She had her walls up the entire time. She never got emotionally attached to Eric. It's not going to be difficult for her to separate herself from him. She out. Doom, 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 doom. I did like the fact that Vodka and Eric at dinner were at least dressed up. They were dressed up. They looked like they were there to go on a date with each other. And Eric cried about how desperate he is. The one thing I didn't like is I hate when people do this. Is Eric said he went from talking about how desperate and how ready to love he is to saying, I hate being disrespected. Then he said, I'm not saying you disrespected me. And then he said, but I have felt, a little bit disrespected when you did X, Y, and Z. Well, you are saying that she disrespected you then. He said, I hate being disrespected. I'm not saying you disrespected me, but you did kind of had disrespected me when you X, Y, and Z. You just realized you just contradicted what you said before. And now you saying something else. You just lied. You said that I didn't disrespect you, and then you went on to talk about how I disrespected you. Are you nuts? Listen, I've seen a couple of photos of Eric before he and Vodka got together, before he was on this show. I do not understand why Eric keeps talking about how gorgeous and beautiful Vodka is. She does not look like his normal type. His normal type is what's her name from Clueless? What's her name? Silverstone or whoever. His normal type is a much preppier, much more. It's just a girl with a preppier vibe. Vodka's not his type at all, based on the types of women I've seen him with on the internet before her. She's a bit regular, degular, schmegula girl from the Bronx. I don't know if y'all have seen the same photos that I've seen, but every girl that I've seen him with, in old pictures and in new pictures, she's not his type. He loves a girl that comes from money. Yeah, Kendall Brinkley. His parents are pretentious. You know, Vodka, and listen, this is no hate or shame to Vodka. I love a down to earth white woman who's an ally, who's ready. She's ready to stick up for Paige. Her sister's a part of the LGBTQIA community. She's ready to stick up for them. Vodka seems super down to earth, but Eric, we've talked about this multiple times. He don't give me that vibe. So they're not compatible. And the last thing I'll say about Eric and Vodka is he said, listen, baby, we have really worked this out. We have a perfect marriage. And Vodka was like, well, baby, it took us 6.5 weeks. And he's like, baby, some people it takes an eternity, baby. What? Some people it takes an eternity? What are you even saying? What are you talking about? How does it take an eternity to get on the same page? Shut up, Eric. Eric thinks that he knows things that he doesn't know, you guys. He's so dumb. He literally thinks that he knows things that he doesn't know. Thank you, love bugs. Hit the like button, you guys. Can we support a Black woman in this day and age? It's 2021. It's 4/28/2021, baby. That's like a divine date. Can we go ahead and like this video? Eric is like, listen, baby, I know we've had our ups and downs and I want to control you, but we are a perfect match. Okay, I know that we don't agree on kids. We don't agree on marriage in general. I know I try to boss you around and I think I know better than you, baby, but I love you. You're amazing. You're the one for me. God put us together. And Vodka's like, baby, but baby, please, can you just switch your wording around? And he's like, hell no, baby, I'm here to control you, but I love you. You're my soulmate. Eric, what are you talking about? And at the end of the episode, Vodka was like, he said, these are my expectations. Ooh. How do you guys feel when your significant other says, it is my expectation that you X, Y, and Z? It depends on what we're talking about, but I don't love the wording. I don't. She said, can we say, I would like for you to? Because I do understand when you say it is my expectation, you get into like, I'm your father. And I'm a kid and you're controlling me like you're a parent. I feel like it's okay for my husband to tell me it is my expectation that, you know, if you're staying out doing comedy past midnight or 1 a.m., you just text me and let me know. And I say, okay, that's your expectation. Yes, I can totally do that. It is my expectation that you don't cheat on me, that you're faithful to me. I feel like if you're gonna say that, it has to be something that's very serious, and it's not just, it's my expectation that you let me know when you're hanging out with your friends or whatever the case. I just feel like wording is everything, but it's just better with if you say, I feel more respected when you X, Y, and Z. That's why I feel like they need therapy. But I'd much rather you say, I feel more respected when you let me know where you're going just before you leave. Just shoot me a text. I feel more respected. And that is the type of wording that therapy will give you guys. Trust me, I've been. And I love going to therapy. Think about going back, honey, like the club. Anyway, let's move on to our last couple. Ryan and Clara. Shout out to Hear More. If you guys want to see, I was on an episode of Wording is Harder on Tahir Moore's YouTube page. That's TAHIR. The link is going to be down below. I put it here. It's a really funny episode. So if you guys want to watch the show, click the link below. Okay. Here's the thing between Ryan and Clara. Ryan is starting to slowly admit that he doesn't like Clara. You couldn't have admitted this sooner. Oh, I know why you didn't say it sooner, Ryan. It's because she was licking your balls. It's pretty hard to tell somebody you don't like them when they licking your balls. Yeah, what an awkward conversation to have. Yeah. She's licking, she has one or both of your balls in her mouth, and you're like, you know what? I don't really know. That's why you didn't tell her. What? Anyway, Ryan said the thing he does not like about Clara is that she's constantly talking about her feelings. He says that sometimes he would like to talk about other things like sports. First of all, if you want to talk about sports, at least with me, some of y'all like sports. And your significant other likes sports. That's cool. I don't. If you want to talk about sports with your homeboys. Talk about sports with other people that like sports. Number one. With that being said, I do understand that Ryan doesn't want to talk about his feelings every day. I get it. And that is just because, like, damn, do we have to talk about something heavy every day? That's just my personality. I don't want to talk about something heavy every day either. I don't want to wake up and talk about something heavy. I'm very easygoing, light. Like, I like to have a good time. I don't want to wake up and talk about something heavy every day. I like to have an easygoing relationship to where we're laughing and joking and stuff like that about other things. But guess what? In order for that to happen, you guys have to have something in common. They don't have much in common. They don't agree on children. They don't agree on how children should be raised. They don't agree on their faith. They don't agree on sex. They don't agree on life goals. They don't agree on lots of things. They are not compatible. They are not compatible. Ryan asked Clara to take a personality test. Whew, y'all. Okay. Let me cross my legs. Ryan asked Clara to take a personality test. Let me get something straight, Ryan. Clara said, the stars put us together. And he said he couldn't trust the stars. Let me get this straight. You will trust a test that most likely a man put together. You mean to tell me you trust a test that a human man put together versus the stars that were created by God? Let's make it make sense. Let's make it make sense, babe. Let's make it make sense. You say that you trust a compatibility test created by Bob the Builder over the stars created by God. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense, honey. Before time was created, we trusted the stars. Baby, our ancestors invented the clock, invented how the stars align with our being. You telling me you trust white man's paperwork over the stars, baby? Baby, you sound stupid. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. You sound dumb. You sound dumb. Dumb with a B. You sound dumb. Anyway, this tripped me out. Clara, do Ryan and Clara have the same goals? Not at all. The test, first of all, why when Clara was taking the test, why was Ryan looking over her shoulder? Why are you micromanaging me? Why are you micromanaging me? Can I take the damn test? I don't need a helper. I don't need a tutor. You can see here's what bias is, you guys. And I know because I worked in human resources. Bias is when other people have the opportunity to influence your decision or your reasoning. The test is automatically biased because he's looking over your shoulder, babe. You're not going to answer in the exact same way that you would answer on your own because he's looking over your shoulder. And that has proven to be true. At one point, she was like, well, I've learned a lot because you said X, Y, and Z. And he said, I'm not taking the test. You are. Well, if you're not taking the test, babe, go do something. Get a hobby. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. Oh my gosh. The test asked her, do you feel like you've made more contributions than the average person? She said no. The test asked her, do you think deeply about your decisions? And she said no. I hate to say it, I hope I don't sound ridiculous, but who wants to be with Clara? Who wants to be with somebody like that? I'll wait. Let me look at the chat. Do y'all want to be with somebody who don't think deeply and don't feel like they've contributed more than anybody else to the world? Because I don't. Do y'all want to be with somebody who don't contribute shit? No. So while we say that Ryan is dookie, we must also hold Clara accountable for not having no drive and no ambition and no direction. because that's actually not attractive to anybody. If my husband came to me and said, you know what, I actually don't want to contribute anything to the world anymore, I think I'm good where I am, I'd be like, baby, because that's not how we roll. Anyway, Clara was talking to her friend. She lied to her friends a million times over, honey. Her friend was like, do you have any red flags? She was like, no, everything's good. Lies. She was like, yeah, I feel like we have such a great connection and we da-da-da. Lies. All lies. All lies. Lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Oh my God. Clara wants to be with somebody so bad. Just like Eric. Eric and Clara should have been together. Because y'all want to be with somebody so bad, you literally don't care. You are just so desperate that you're willing to be with somebody who is sexually selfish, who doesn't have the same ideologies as you when it comes to raising kids. You are willing to be with, like, you are so just you want to be with somebody so bad that you're willing to be unhappy and fool yourself into thinking that you are happy. Let me tell you something. Marriage is not easy. Marriage is not easy. There are a few things that I have to compromise on every day being married. But the things that I feel like I compromise on aren't a big deal to me. I don't compromise on things that are a big deal to me. So, child. Whew. Anyway, Ryan and Clara went on a date. Listen, I do not body shame people. Wear whatever you want. But Ryan's pants were so tight that I counted the change in his pocket. Honey, he had 57 cents. Honey, Ryan's pants were so tight, baby. I think I saw his balls at one point. And they was still a little wet from Clara. Y'all know on YouTube, y'all get the most real Jazmyn. Oh my God, Ryan! I saw Ryan's balls. They was a little soggy. Ryan, listen. Ryan has body yada 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 yada. And Clara still has not seen his nipples. Girl, she don't know how to raise the shirt up when I wonder if he be pushing her head down. Like, why you ain't seen his nipples? Did he push your head down so you can't like raise his shirt up or something, honey? Gosh. He loved them tight jeans, and tight jeans is fine, baby, but I could count, baby. I feel like I could count Ryan pubic hairs at this point. He had 76 pubic hairs. That's how tight the pants were. Ryan said he do a lot of leg lifts, honey. And you gonna see that ass. Okay? He said you gonna notice me. Oh my gosh. I kind of felt like this was the worst date ever. This is literally the worst date ever because everybody else had a nice romantic dinner. And you took Clara to a place to throw a football at bowling pins. Why? That's a cute little date when you guys are married and enjoy each other's company. But why did you take her to throw a ball at bowling pins? And why was Clara going, why would you just not stand next to him? He's throwing the pins in your direction or he's throwing the ball in your direction. You can stand next to him while he throws the ball. Why are you standing over here where the ball is? And then screaming. And at the end of the day, Ryan was like, did she get hit? I just got hit. Girl, you better go to IJustGotHit.com. Okay. He said, did she get hit? No, she fine. I'm like, well, why wasn't she just standing on the other side? That was literally the worst day ever. I think that was one of the worst. It was one of the worst and like dumbest dates I think I've ever seen. Why are we throwing? All you have to do is toss the football and knock down all the pins. You don't have to throw it like a football. If you just tossed it and knocked them all down, you would have won. I don't understand this date. I thought it was just all stupid. Oh my gosh. And then the last thing I'll say about Ryan and Clara is Clara said that her and Ryan, oh wait, I got more notes on the back. She said that her and Ryan fit perfectly, like a puzzle. No, y'all don't. Y'all aren't compatible. What do you mean you guys fit perfectly? You don't even know if you fit perfectly because he has never even pulled his pee-pee out. You don't know if you fit perfectly, baby, until you see if you fit perfectly. Yes, Charity, that's a Dallas commercial. If y'all don't know, I just got hit. Then listen, you're not from Dallas, baby. But babe, if you how do you know if y'all fit perfectly? How do you guys know? Child, let me be quiet because my mama probably watching. Y'all fit perfectly, babe. Well, let's see. Let's see. You don't know? Honey, because that's how I found out me and my husband fit perfectly, honey. I said, oh, we fit perfect. Anyway, child, did y'all see when Clara was laying on Ryan's lap and he looked mad uncomfortable? He looked like he was ready to break up with her right then. He literally looked like he was ready to break up with her at that very moment and never see her again. And she's like, yeah, can you rub my head? And he was literally like, he looks so awkward. Oh my gosh. Shola said the theme of this season, desperation, dehydration, desperation, honey. Okay. He do not like her. But before Ryan left, I wrote down he kissed Clara. He kissed her. He kissed her on the lips. Interesting. Way to keep us guessing, Ryan. I also had a note that I wrote down on the wrong person. I said Vodka was happier with her dog after Eric left. Did y'all see how happy Vodka was with her dog? Child, I ain't seen her that happy with Eric ever. When Eric left that dog, she was just petting the dog. They was cuddled up, having the time of their life, honey. All I could think about was Beyonce saying, me and my baby, we gonna be all right. We gonna have a good life. She said, Eric, F you, Eric. She looked at peace, didn't she? Sharkeisha? Oh my God, y'all. Listen, here's my prediction. I think Vodka and Eric are going to break up. If they stay together, it's only a matter of time before they break up. I think Bree and Vicente will stay together. I do. I think Bree and Vincent will stay together. I think Haley and Jacob will break up. If they know what's good for them, they will break up. They don't like each other's company. Okay? And I think Ryan and Clara will stay together. Even though they don't have anything in common, I think that they will stay together because Ryan sees how desperate Clara is. Yeah. That's why it's very important to be confident and be sure of yourself, because when a man like Ryan sniffs desperation and an opportunity to take advantage of you, he will. I don't even know if that's just a Ryan thing. It might be just a men thing. Because I think Ryan is very insecure, and we are not sure what he's insecure about, but he is. I don't know what he's insecure about, but he's insecure about something. And the fact that Clara is willing to be with him anyway and love him so deeply, and he doesn't have to reciprocate that love in order for her to want him. I think that that's why they're going to stay together. She's not holding him emotionally or physically accountable, so they'll stay together. It's almost like Miles and Karen from last season, right? Miles didn't hold Karen accountable at all when it came to her emotional or vulnerability, and they stayed together. And now look, do I go back on anything I said about them last season? No, I think that their marriage won't work out. I'm not wishing ill upon them. I just think that when your marriage starts off with one person not being as attracted as the other person, it doesn't work out. That's why I don't think Haley and Jacob should be together. I don't think Vodka and Eric should be together, because they're in two different phases. Eric is just desperate at this point. And I think when it comes to Bree and Vincent, I think they'll stay together. Yeah, Karen Joy, another annoying couple. But listen, I think that if you start off your relationship by saying that I don't find my husband, I don't find my wife, I don't find my partner attractive, there's something wrong with that. And a lot of people will try to convince you that you become attracted to people over time. That is somewhat true, but I've never seen somebody have a successful marriage and say, oh, no, I thought he was ugly when I first met him. I've heard them say he wasn't really my type, or I wasn't sure about him or her when we first met, but I've never heard somebody say, nah, they just was ugly. I found them unattractive. And if Chris and Paige stay together, baby, I will never go live on YouTube ever again. No, I will. But if Chris and Paige stay together, I will pull my edges out, child. I will be a bald head hoe at the end of this, because I am just done with them. Listen, even Melly said Jacob and Haley had a good night. Listen, I think they had a good night. Do I think they should be together? No, I don't. What about Jamie and Doug? Who is Jamie and Doug? Season 1, Jamie said Doug was ugly. They still together? You guys, I could never be with somebody who thought that I was ugly initially. If you do not find me attractive, or if you don't have an open mind when it comes to me, I think that that's sad. I have too much self-esteem to be with somebody who thinks that I'm ugly initially. I'm sorry, I can't do it. There are plenty of people in this world who will see something about you and think that you are special and beautiful. There are plenty of people in this world who will find you attractive. My mama used to say, there's somebody for everybody. And that's what my mom used to tell me growing up. She used to say, there's somebody for everybody. And she was just saying that it doesn't matter how bad you might feel about yourself. There is somebody for everybody. Somebody will value you. And I just don't believe in that. I'm sorry. You gotta be really low to be with somebody who thought you was ugly. Exactly. Amisha said, also, you're not for everybody, period. You're not. Jamie cried at the wedding because her man was so ugly. Oh my God. That's terrible. We ain't getting no young world. We might as well do it. Sarah, that was funny. Okay, y'all. Any other questions before we go? Any other questions before we go? Y'all know I love going live with you guys. Like this video before you exit. Like this video. Any final questions? How you gonna tell somebody they ugly and you sleep with them every day? I think that if Ryan was or if Clara was more ambitious and she, liked to work out, liked to eat healthy, and was more ambitious, I think that Ryan would be into Clara. But she's not those things. So I don't think he's into her. Yeah. Actually, and you know what, you guys, this is what I was thinking when I was watching the show. I think Ryan would make a better fit with a lot of women that I know. I think it's ironic that Ryan was matched with Clara, somebody who's not ambitious, because I feel like I know a few women who would be a better match for Ryan. Not necessarily, not when it comes to the whole traditionally religious thing. I don't know any women who, well, I probably know a couple that are already married, of course. But I feel like I have a few friends who would be a better match, or Black women who would be a better match for Ryan, who are really ambitious, who are willing to compromise, who love to work out, who are beautiful, who are, open to guys who are eccentric and stuff like that. I think I know a couple. So I think it's interesting that he was matched with Clara, because, wouldn't they match him with somebody who was more driven? I don't know. Yeah, she got to be Christian too. Yes. Because Ryan made it seem like he doesn't care, but he does, actually. You don't think Ryan would date a Black woman? Well, Sharkeisha, at the end of the episode, or at the beginning of the season, he said that he's dated all types of women and that he's open to, he's open to all types of women or whatever. I think that he would be open to, listen, here's the thing about Ryan. I think that if he would have been paired with a Black woman, he would have learned a lot about himself. I think it might have opened up a whole new opportunity of self-reflection and self-acceptance for him. I'm not saying that he has to be with a Black woman. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that if he had been paired with a Black woman, it may have been a revelation for him on his journey to self-acceptance. And that would have been a surprising and possibly a pleasant surprise for him in his journey in life. Because listen, as much as the media and as much as some Black men try to make us believe, we are not a monolith. Black women are nerdy. Black women are into anime. Black women are creative. Black women are entrepreneurial. Black women are Christian. Black women are spiritual. Black women are smart. Black women are into working out. As much as the world and as much as some Black men may, want you to think otherwise, Black women are so diverse in the way that we think, in the way that we feel, in the way that we express ourselves. And I think that if he had been paired with a Black woman who is more spiritual, or who is more traditional even, but still into, keeping herself in shape and communication and has a good job, and he would have learned a lot about himself. Of course, in true, we are human. We differ like every other humans, but you know what I'm saying? I think that he would have learned a lot about himself if he would have been paired with one of the Black women that I know that happen to be single and looking for a relationship and not willing to lick your balls, baby, before you willing to lick some. Because I think the right Black woman would have also set boundaries when it comes to her body and what she's willing to do and what she's willing to open up with, especially if she's more on the spiritual or religious side, right? If she's more on the religious side, she would have been like, baby, you ain't getting it if I ain't getting it. You're not about to use me, honey, like I'm a tissue, baby. You're not about to just let me blow you like a tissue and then throw me to the side. No, ma'am. So yeah. The foot would have been put down. Exactly. And not even in a controlling way, in a self-respecting way. And not in a Brianna way. That's too bossy. And not in a Paige way. That's too doormatty. But anyway. Oh, you guys, listen, this has been such a fun live. I cannot wait for the finale next week. I will be going live after the finale. Because I just love to go live after Married at First Sight. It's so fun to have a conversation with y'all. Okay, like this video before we leave. I don't have any virtual comedy shows coming up right now, but you can watch Karen's Behavioral Therapy on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at JAZMYNJW if you don't already. Follow me on TikTok. I have 1.3 million on TikTok. Y'all didn't know I was popping, but I am. And you know what, you guys, I would really appreciate it if you just share my things. If you love my channel, if you like watching me, share my videos and stuff, because it's all about discovery. Okay. And so the more popular and everything you are out in these streets, the more it is able to create a buzz around me and who I am. And hopefully I can get my own TV show, talk show, hair care line, makeup line, a t-shirt line, honey, and everything else. Okay. Thank you, Mary C. Yeah, so I appreciate y'all so much. I will see y'all on Friday. I'll be recording Ready to Love reaction video. It will be recorded and uploaded. I won't be going live on Friday because I like to go live for this show and then record for the other show, because I know y'all like my inner me voiceover. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate y'all so much, and I will see y'all on Friday for Ready to Love. Thank you, Vanessa. Bye. I'm just looking at the final comments that come through, just in case y'all say anything else. Wine line. Finale is May 12th. May 12th? Oh, hell no. May 12th? Oh my God. What happens next week? Do we have an episode next week? Thank you, Sammy. Do we have an episode next week, y'all? Or is it no episodes until May 12th? Let me know, y'all, because y'all know I'll be ready. Hold on. What? Let me look at the calendar. So May 12th is the week after next. What's happening next week? Next week, the couples from last season will talk. Oh my God. Well, we're gonna go live both. We're gonna go live next week and the week after, because I want to make fun of the couples too. This is some BS. I agree, Sandra. Why are they dragging it out? Just, do y'all want to stay together or not? Damn. Amani and Woody and other couples will discuss. Well, let's talk about them then, because I want to make fun of them. And I want to see what they got on and everything. I want to see how they looking, honey. So yeah, we're gonna go live next week as well. Thank you, Camp Bella. I appreciate you. Okay, you guys. See you later. Bye.